Hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. I'm super excited to be here today. We are going to talk about three passive income opportunities on Amazon. So I want to start by saying in the past 8 months, I have created three passive income streams that are on track to replace my full-time income as a life and business coach for women. So I want to share with you how I started these side hustles literally at night after I put my three kids to bed. These passive income opportunities together have already generated thousands of dollars for me in profit per month, just less than 3 to 6 months after starting with no prior experience in any of these things. So I would not have been able to do this without on my own, without the support and the resources that I'm going to share with you. So I want to share these resources that I have personally used for the strategy and the support and accountability. And also just share a little bit about like who each of these opportunities is for and what's required. Like what do you want to expect? What can you expect from these businesses? Okay, so if we haven't met already, I'm Kimberly Latona. I'm a life and business coach for busy women. I'm also an NLP practitioner with a master's in business. So I teach women how to create a part-time business with full-time income while living a life that they love. So the reason why I created this training is because I see so many women who are just they just want more freedom. They want more freedom. They want more abundance. They want to stop struggling. They just want to, they're willing to put in the work. They just don't know what to do or how to do it in order to create the freedom that they want and the passive income that comes, or the freedom that comes with passive income and just really more like financial stability and feeling just better and having something that's your own, right? So there's a lot of reasons why we are drawn to creating a business or specifically a passive income business. And so those are some of the reasons, right? So more freedom, more abundance, more flexibility in your schedule, more stability, just more financial security, right? So today I want to share with you the three income opportunities that I have personally invested in and that I'm personally doing. And they all require a different amount of work. They all require a different amount of investment. But I want to share these three opportunities with you. So if you're watching live, drop a red heart. Hi, Kim. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Julie. And in the comments so that I know that you're here. And I know that a lot of people will be watching the replay. So if you're watching the replay, then drop a purple heart so that I know that you're here. And I can come back and answer any questions. Okay. So this can be as interactive as you want it to be. If you have questions that come up, please just type them in the comments and I will answer them as we go. Or if I don't see them, I'll save them for the end. Okay. So let's get started. So again, I want to repeat that this is possible really for anyone. Okay, I'm sharing this specifically for busy moms or busy women who have other things that are going on. Maybe you have a full-time job and you only have you don't have a ton of time on your hands to start a business. Maybe you have a bunch of kids. I have three boys under age 5, so I definitely know what that's like. And I have a part-time coaching business, so I have like a full schedule with my coaching clients. But these passive income streams are on track to replace my income, replace my full-time income as a life and business coach. So I want to share with you how I started these side hustles, literally at night after I put my kids to bed. And I want to share with you like just the opportunity that's here. Okay. Because these have generated thousands of dollars for me in revenue and thousands of dollars in profit per month, less than 3 to 6 months after starting, again, with no experience. I had no experience in any of these things. So I would not have been able to do this on my own. So I want to share the resources that I personally used for strategy and support and accountability. So I want to also say, don't be afraid to invest in your dreams and in what you want to do, and in your future and in your family's financial future. You are worth it and you can reach your goals faster if you commit to doing something and you commit to following through with it, and if you get the support that you need. Okay, it's really hard. It's not impossible, but it's really hard to do this on your own, especially if you've never done it before, which is why getting the support and the resources and the things that you need in order to help you along in your journey are going to help you so much. Okay, so entrepreneurship is just like motherhood. Okay, it takes a village. Okay, so let's start with the first one. The first opportunity that I want to share with you is probably, I want to say it's the easiest, and it requires the least amount of investment. Okay. So what this is it's becoming an Amazon influencer. So the Amazon influencer program is a platform that allows social media influencers to earn money by promoting products on Amazon. Okay, so you are accepted into a program. So influencers who are accepted into the program receive their own storefront, and that's where you can curate and showcase a selection of products that you recommend to your followers. Okay, and then when a follower purchases through your influencer's storefront, you get commission on those sales. Okay, so I want to stop here and say that you don't have to have 1 million followers. You don't even have to post the products that you're recommending. You don't even have to post those on your social media account, because there's another way that you can earn commissions, which is the only way that I earn commissions, because I don't post, I post my own products to share them on my social media, but I don't post recommendations for other products usually. So that's not how I earn my commission. So the influencer program also offers commissions without driving your own traffic to Amazon website. So what happens is, so if someone's already browsing on Amazon and they see your review video and they purchase something, like you didn't directly drive that traffic to Amazon, but you did influence them to purchase once they were there. And so you're compensated for that purchase at the on-site rate. Okay, so you earn more if you send traffic to Amazon, because I mean, that's fair, right? But you can still earn anywhere between 1.5% to 5% just by posting review videos of things that you already have around the house, or things that you already have purchased on Amazon, without promoting those products. Okay, so on-site placement is when Amazon posts your video on the product page, and someone sees your video review and they're like, oh, I want to get that because I like it looks great. She presented it, and I really like that thing is great, whatever. Okay, so who is this for? An influencer is someone who has a meaningful social media following. Influencers can be in any category to participate in the program, but you have to have either a YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook account to qualify. Okay, so I qualified with my Instagram account, which is for business, like for women who are starting businesses. It has nothing to do with Amazon products or anything like that. And I think I have around 3,000 followers. Okay, so it's not crazy. And if you have an account and you don't have a big enough following, there are ways also that you can very inexpensively purchase followers. I don't normally recommend to like grow your following like inauthentically, but if it's just to get approved for the Amazon program, there are ways that you can buy like 2,000 followers for $20, and then it shows Amazon that you are invested, you have a following, like you can be an influencer. So it's kind of a way to jumpstart your following if you don't have enough, if you don't have very many followers. Again, this is not a strategy to sell to those people. This is a strategy to get accepted into the Amazon influencer program, if that makes sense. Okay, so how much can you expect to earn? Amazon influencers earn for anywhere from 1% to 10% from each sale. So your earnings depend on the amount of sales that you're driving each month, through links that you share and through on-site placement. Okay, so Amazon rotates the influencers that are placed on site. So if 100 people reviewed whatever this coffee mug, then they're going to rotate the videos that they show on site. So you're going to get compensated only when someone sees your video and purchases, but there are other people. You're not the only one who's reviewed that, so you probably won't be placed on site 100% of the time, if that makes sense. So this is kind of a numbers game. The more reviews that you have, the more video reviews that you have, the more income potential that you have. So I started this in around Christmas. So I've been doing this for about two months now, and I'm making about a little over $100 a month. Okay, and so this is all just from the reviews that I posted from things around the house. I haven't purchased anything. It's free to get an account. So the best way that I can tell you to get started with this is a very quick and simple 43-minute course that shows you exactly how to get accepted. So you need to, again, you need to have a social media account. You need to choose which one you're going to use. If you have multiple ones, you need to, and then you need to get accepted into the program. So I personally made over $100 in my first month, and that's not a ton of money, but that's $100 that I didn't have last month, right? So, and again, it's a numbers game. So the more reviews that you have, the more income potential that you have. And I'm not promoting these products on my social media. Like I said, I'm simply like doing video reviews for things that I already purchased or things that I already like that are sold on Amazon. And I'm posting those reviews on my influencer account, and I'm getting placed on site, and I'm making commissions off of somebody who's already looking at the product, and they see my video, and then I get paid for it. Okay. So just to be clear, like it really is passive. Once you've made the video, it is passive. This is true passive income. So again, the easiest way to get started with this is this quick and simple 43-minute course. Shows you exactly how to get accepted, how to start making money as soon as possible. And the link to that quick little course is in my, it's called Mobile Money Machine, and it's in my PDF that I shared with you. Okay. The other thing that's in there on that page is my influencer storefront. So if you want to see like the types of videos that I'm making, the content that I'm posting, it helps if you are if you have like a certain niche. So mine is mom things you never knew you needed, and now that you can't live without. So you don't have to have a niche, but if you do, it makes it a little bit more appealing to the people because they can connect with you. And they're like, oh, this is, you know, if you do have a following, they can go there and they can see, oh, these are helpful reviews by this person that I already know and like and trust. Okay, so that was the first one. So the second opportunity here, again, is very, very low investment, 0 to low investment. Okay, so I'm going to say, and I'll share with you what the investment is. So what this is Kindle Direct Publishing. So Kindle Direct Publishing, KDP, is a platform that's provided by Amazon that allows authors and publishers to self-publish and distribute their digital and paperback books through the Kindle store. Okay, so here's how it works. The first part is you set up an account. It's free to set up an account. You just go to kdp.amazon.com. Again, all the links and all the resources are in the PDF that I provided. So you don't have to take notes and write all this down. It's all in the PDF. So the second thing is your book creation. Okay. So you're going to create your book. You're going to write the book. And then you're going to upload it in the format that is accepted by Amazon. Okay, so for PDF, for paperbacks, PDF is accepted, and then for ebooks, there are other formats that are accepted. If you don't know how to make a PDF or turn it into a format, you can pay someone very, very inexpensive on Fiverr, and you can get someone to format your book for you. Okay. The next part is your book cover. So again, you can either design your own book cover using Amazon's cover creator tool, or you can hire someone on Fiverr. For my first book, I hired someone, I think I paid $50 for someone to design the cover and send it to me in the exact format that Amazon needed and that I could just upload. So again, very inexpensive, very little investment upfront. So then pricing and royalties, you set the pricing for your book. You can set you can have different formats of your book, right? An ebook or a paperback, a hardback, an audiobook. You can have multiple formats, and you can have multiple prices for that. So you choose the royalty option that you want depending on the distribution. And if you are going to be only selling it on Amazon, you get paid more royalties if you only sell on Amazon. Or if you want to be able to sell it to other bookstores or other retail stores or whatever, you have that option too. You get paid a smaller royalty from Amazon because you are essentially like taking away some of the sales. So if it's exclusive to Amazon, you get paid more royalties. And if it's not, then you get paid less royalties, but you have the opportunity to sell your book elsewhere. Okay, so distribution, once the book is ready and the details are filled in, then you can choose where you want your book to be available. And then KDP offers worldwide distribution. So you can be on any Amazon marketplace. So then after that, then it's publishing. So after reviewing all the details, you publish your book. Ebooks are usually available in the Kindle store about 24 to 48 hours later, and paperbacks take about 3 to 5 days for them to be approved and ready for purchase. But once they're ready for purchase, it's usually on Amazon Prime. So someone can order your book, and then 2 days later, like in between 2 days, it's printed and shipped to them, and it arrives just like Amazon Prime. So depending on where the location is, and the printing resources and all of that, it happens pretty fast. So the last thing is just sales and royalties. You can track your book sales and your royalties through the KDP dashboard, and payments are usually made on a monthly basis. So who is this for? So this is for anyone who is, don't be scared because you're not an author. This is for anyone who's interested in writing a book, including a low content book, like a journal or a coloring book. Okay. So you could publish a book that is a journal. It could have blank pages, or it could have inspirational quotes. It could have questions. My first book is a couples journal. It's a couples gratitude journal. Okay. So there's prompts for married couples to answer to increase their communication and just really essentially like create a better relationship and in 90 days by strengthening their daily connection and expressing gratitude for each other. Okay. So I didn't spend a ton of time. I wrote the book in like less than a week, and just wrote prompts, right? 90 prompts. And so there's space on each page for you to write your answer to the prompt, your daily prompt, and then a space for you to write something that you're grateful for your spouse. Okay. So again, don't be scared because you're not an author. Like I'm not an author either, and I just published a book. So you can do low content books. The thing with low content books is that you just need to know what are people looking for, and you need to know like where's the competition. Okay, so again, this is for you if you have already written a book, if you're interested in a book, or if you want to create passive income by partnering with other creatives to publish a book. Okay, so you can get someone else to write you a children's book. You can get someone else to format a journal for you. You can get someone else to design the cover, very inexpensively on Fiverr. So again, the investment is really low on this, and you don't have to be an author to write a book or to publish a book. So how much can you expect to earn? Your earnings depend on the royalty option that you choose, and the price of your book and the printing option you select. So the printing option, like depending on if it's black and white or color, is it on premium pages or is it on standard pages? So it really depends on like the choices that you make of how much money that you make per book. And then obviously it depends on the number of books that you sell each month. Depends on how much you can expect to earn. Okay, so anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars, really depending on, again, the niche that you're in and how many people are looking for this type of book, and really just doing the research on this. Okay, so it does require some research. It does require some time, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming amount of time because you don't have to write a novel. Okay, and you can outsource a lot of this work. I used ChatGPT to help me come up with some of the prompts. And then I chose which ones I really liked that I resonated with. And I was able to create content much faster using free resources. Okay, so how to get started. The easiest way to get started and learn exactly how to make passive income through KDP, even if you aren't an author or you've never written a book, is through the KDP 2.0 course. Okay, so again, this is a really good resource so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made in terms of publishing something that has a trademarked words in it, which is what I did, and my account was suspended until I fixed that issue. So you just don't want to make the same mistakes. It can cost you time and energy. So again, the investment isn't really it's not a very high investment to start this, but it is a great way to create passive income. Again, this is a true passive income business because once you've written the book, it does require effort upfront, but once you've written the book, it's published, and you, like, the only thing that would be required for you to continue doing is any marketing or advertising that you want to do to drive more traffic. But if you do the research really well, there should already be traffic going to whatever niche that you are choosing for your book, if that makes sense. Okay, so that was the second one. So again, the links to all of the resources are in the PDF. Okay, so the third one here is Amazon FBA. Okay, so this so far has been my most profitable business on Amazon. It's also a little bit higher of a barrier to entry than the other two. Okay, so the other two, like Amazon Influencer, requires zero investment. The KDP requires a little bit of investment depending on if you're a designer or, like, you know, I think I paid $50 for someone to design the cover for my book. And then, like, I think I paid $20 for someone to format the book pages. So like under $100 I paid to publish my first KDP book. and the Amazon influencer required zero investment. So Amazon FBA is fulfillment by Amazon, and it's a service that's provided by Amazon that allows individuals and businesses to sell their products on Amazon while leveraging Amazon's extensive fulfillment network. Okay, Amazon gets a lot of traffic. There are, I don't remember what the latest number is, but it's something like 20 million people or 200 million people. It's a crazy amount of people that are on Amazon searching for products every single day. And it's only getting bigger. Okay, the behemoth of Amazon. So you already are getting traffic. The biggest benefit to selling on Amazon FBA is that you're already getting traffic. Okay, so here's how it works. You create a product listing on the Amazon Marketplace, and you send your products directly to Amazon, the Amazon Fulfillment Center. Okay, so you're not in charge of shipping, you're not in charge of anything that's required to fulfill the order. Okay, so Amazon takes care of the storing, the packing, the shipping the products when the order is placed. Obviously, it's their platform. People pay on there. They trust Amazon. They also handle customer service, returns, and refunds. Usually FBA products are eligible for Amazon Prime also, which means free and fast shipping. And then sellers pay fees for the FBA service. So you pay fees for storage, fulfillment, and referrals. Okay. So who is this for? I did a full-blown training on this and like went through all of the steps and all of the checklists and everything. So if you want to go to that, I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now. I'm going to give you an overview. But if you want that training, the link to that is in this PDF that I gave you also. So who is this for? It's for you if you like researching, you like learning, you're open to new opportunities and learning new skills. It's also for you if you're pretty organized and you can handle a few moving parts. Also, if you actually care about people and what your customers want. Okay, part of this is creating a product that is better than the ones that are already out there. Okay, I'm sure that you've had ideas where you're like, oh my gosh, like this really needs to be like, this could be so much better if it just had a bigger handle. If this could be so much better if it would just keep my coffee hot longer, whatever it is, right? So you need to want to make things better. You need to want to improve things and want to innovate on things, right? Because that is what's going to make a better product. It's going to get you better reviews and it's going to sell more, essentially. So the other thing here is that you have to have something else that pays the bills if you want to launch this business, okay? Because you don't start making, this is not a get rich quick scheme. It requires work, and most of the hard work happens in the first 3 months, okay? But you don't start making money until you actually start selling your product, which takes 3 to 6 months. Okay, you have to decide what product you're going to sell. You have to get it manufactured. You have to like try the sample, make sure that it's a good product, then order it. Then it gets shipped from wherever it's being made, and it arrives there. And so the whole process takes 3 to 6 months before you launch. Okay, I think I launched in 4 months from the day one of not knowing having any idea what product I was going to launch to having my product in the Amazon storefront. I think was about 4 months for me. So I would say between 3 to 6 months is reasonable. Some people, it takes them longer, depending on how quickly you choose your product, essentially is what it comes down to. So how much can you expect to earn from this? So this opportunity of the 3 that I've mentioned has the highest earning potential. Okay. But it also requires upfront investment because it's a product-based business. So you have to buy inventory. Okay, you cannot start this business with zero money, but you can expect to earn an average profit margin of 20 to 40%, depending on the product that you choose to sell. Okay, so I'm a huge advocate for this business because this has brought in, of the 3 that I've told you, this has brought in like thousands of dollars a month versus hundreds of dollars a month from the other 2. So this is also a long game strategy. It's not just something like, oh, I'm just gonna try this out. It's like, this is like, you are committing to building a brand and selling it on the world's largest fulfillment platform. Okay. So it has so much potential. But you need to do it right. You need to pick the right product. You need to go through and choose like a product that fits the criteria of something that would be a successful product. Okay. So again, I go through all of this in the other training that I did, the video training that has a free PDF guide and checklist and all of the resources that I personally have used to start my Amazon FBI side hustle. Again, and I did it at night after I put my kids to bed. So it is possible to not have a ton of time and be able to do this. You just have to be committed to it, and you do have to have some investment up front. Okay. So again, I talk about all the investment and what it takes and all the money side of it and all of that in the other training. But I just want to give you an overview. So again, if you want to download that training, it gives you the exact strategy and the resources that I use to launch my trademark brand on Amazon and make over $14,000 in the first 3 months. I think I'm on like month 5 now, and my profit margins are increasing. I'm dialing in some advertising. So my advertising costs are lowering. I have 2 products. So again, if you want to see the 2 products, there's links to those in my brand is called Palm and Jade, and there's links to those products in the PDF as well. Okay, so the last thing, bonus resources. I have a list of books on mindset and strategy and personal development that have really changed my business and my life for the better. I cannot recommend these enough. And there's a link to all of my recommendations for books. I listen to the books. I don't have as much time to actually sit down and read because I listen to the books while I'm getting ready or in the shower or while I'm driving. Because I've got my three boys 4 and under. So I don't have a ton of time to read, but I do listen to audiobooks a lot. So there's a link to all those audiobooks that I personally recommend. I actually put them in order of my recommendation, of like my most recommended to least recommended, even though I think you should listen to or read all of them. So go download those audiobooks or check them out at least and see which ones resonate with you, which ones you think that would be the most beneficial for you in this journey of entrepreneurship. And then there's a couple other resources. You're already in this group, so this is a big resource. I do trainings. I haven't been doing trainings every week now, but at least twice a month I'll be doing trainings on creating a passive income business, mindset, business strategy, marketing, all things related to entrepreneurship, growing businesses while we're growing babies. So you don't have to have kids to be in this group. You don't have to have babies, but it does resonate a lot because I'm here with my 3 little guys. So you're already here. So go, if you haven't already downloaded the PDF, go download the PDF that has all the resources, all the links and everything that I just talked about. And feel free to send me a message, a private message, or even send me or comment on this video if you have any specific questions that are related to creating a passive income business on Amazon. You're also welcome to sign up for a free strategy call if you're serious and you're like, I want to start one of these businesses or all 3, like I did in the last 8 months. I've done all 3. Then please reach out to me, because I can help you with that. And I can, if I'm not the right person to help you with that, then I can point you in the direction of the resources. So use this PDF, use the resources here. If you have any questions, please reach out. I love you ladies. I'm grateful that you're here. I will see you next week for another training. And please don't hesitate to reach out if you need any help with your business. Okay. See you next week.